We all know Crash Bandicoot has been quite the enigma recently, with very few games, and very few good games at that, being released within the last decade. But this was sort of popped up here and there ever since it was being made. This is Crash Team Racing 2010, and this is just about a 2 to 3 minute video on what the game was about. This is the only footage anyone's really has shown off or ran into, and it was uploaded a few days ago by crashmania.net. I'm not really sure how anyone got their hands on it this late, but it's still interesting to see what they had in mind for a game. Now, I can't really say that this is really the best option, but it obviously looks like a contender to Mario Kart Wii. They wanted to throw Crash back into the game against Mario, and you really see some things that are very similar to Mario Kart Wii, such as like the kart customization and building it, and even some of the graphic styles and just sort of how the game works. It's very similar to Mario Kart Wii, sort of mixed in with Crash, Nitro Kart. So it's really interesting to see this. I mean, I honestly am sort of glad it was cancelled because this doesn't look like the best game ever, but it was interesting. Like, look at this gigantic shark dude. Look at how Dingo Dial is styled. And it's so weird. It's like crab tires? What's going on in this game? But I wanted your guys' opinion on what the heck is going on. What do you feel about this game? Do you think that Activision should have continued and published this game from what you're seeing? Because I honestly don't think it would have been a good idea. It might have been a good call, but I really do feel like Crash should make a comeback soon, especially with all the hype going on earlier in the year. Back in when the PlayStation 4 just came out, there was a lot of speculation that there was going to be a new Crash Bandicoot. There was a lot of evidence, a lot of rumors going around that Crash Bandicoot for the PlayStation 4 might actually happen. And will it? I feel like it might be a good idea, but is it really going to happen? Really, I feel like it depends on us. Us Crash Bandicoot fans, us Sony fans, we have to, preach every time there's a reasonable rumor going around about Crash Bandicoot being on the PS4. We need to share it, we need to talk about it, we need to be engaged and show that we're interested. And I feel like that is ultimately what's going to get Crash Bandicoot on the PlayStation 4. Because if we show people like Activision and Sony that there's actually a relevance, there's actually a profit in Crash Bandicoot, it could turn out really well. Now, depending on Activision would actually be willing to give it up and actually be willing to make a good game on Crash Bandicoot for once, would actually be interesting. But another thing I wanted to point out, the graphics actually look pretty good. The video quality itself is a little on the low side, but hey, the video was from 2010, I assume. But overall, it looks pretty good. But I want to hear you guys' thoughts on the return of Crash Bandicoot. Will Crash Bandicoot return? Will he be any good? Are you excited for it? If it will ever happen. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.